Hey y'all, it's Chanel and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some easy DIYs. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. These are the parts and materials that I'm using for today. The colored yarn that I'm using is a cotton baby yarn, and the white yarn that I'm using is the Lion's brand Pound of Love. The crochet hook is usually determined by the thickness and the looseness of the stitch. I use a 5.0 millimeter hook. The yarn needles aren't entirely necessary. They're just like an added luxury. Yarn needles compared to a regular needle are thicker and the hole is bigger so that it fits the thickness of the yarn. And they're also not as sharp. They're usually pretty dull. They have plastic ones and metal ones. I have a metal one. You can also use a small safety pin in place of a yarn needle. I also used new hair ties, ones that haven't been stretched out. And that's just because newer hair ties aren't as stretched out, so it's less starting stitches that you have to work with. And I just feel like they're easier to hold onto than the looser hair ties. These sewing materials are pretty self-explanatory. You don't need a sewing machine. You can do this stuff by hand. It just will take longer and it's a little bit more tedious. The scissors, you use them to cut thread. You use it to sew. The seam ripper, you use it to rip seams. Now to our subjects. This old ivory silk dress that I had, literally I look ridiculous in it and I just needed it to have some change. It was just not cute. I cut the straps and the cups off of the dress and made it into a skirt, leaving some extra room for the seam allowance. I saved the rings that were used to make the straps of the dress adjustable. I'll just use those in another project when I make some straps. I measured and marked the spot of the darts of the widest part of the dart and then just angled it down to how long I wanted the dart to be. Next in class is this white Nike tee that was my dad's, but I stole it from his closet. And as a thief, I'm going to make it unrecognizable by cutting it. So hopefully he doesn't realize that the shirt is his. Even though he already saw me in this shirt and said, that looks familiar. But maybe this will help me sleep better at night. I decided to roll the sleeves, and one of the sleeves has like the Nike emblem on it, but I'm just gonna roll it up. And actually when I rolled it, you can still see the Nike logo through the sleeve, but it's just upside down. So it's a little bit of a juxtaposition. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know. I'm not a linguist either, okay? So I rolled them twice. So each roll was a 1/2 inch. And I didn't sew the entire wool thing around. I just added little notches of stitches just to hold it in place, but to still have the loose freedom that it has. The next thing is scrunchies. These scrunchies require a little bit of skill. I would say once you learn the skill, it's really easy. I don't know if I can say the same about sewing. I know how to sew and I'm just not the best at it, and I lose patience really quickly. So me and sewing were not the best of friends, but I still do it because I'm stubborn. You can pretty much use yarn for anything. You can knit, you can crochet. I saw this TikTok of this person that sewed yarn onto their jeans, which I thought was pretty cool. And if you know how to do a double crochet or even a single crochet, you can make these scrunchies. This entire scrunchie is made out of double crochets. The same can be done with a single crochet, just each row will be a little bit shorter than a double crochet. If you're a fast crocheter, you can probably do this in like 20 minutes. I'm slow, so it takes me like an hour. I've been crocheting since I was in 6th grade, and there are a few projects that I've actually finished. I finished this green bucket hat, which was my first finished project as a crocheter. I finished knitting projects, but crocheting, this is my first. The bucket hat, it's a little bit too big for my head because I overestimated the size of my head. I want to unravel it, but I feel like I should keep it because it was my first project that I created and finished. Then I made this gray skirt that is just so cute. And if you were here during Vlogmas, I made this balaclava. I've had this brown material for like probably going on 3 years, and I never knew what to do with it. I was first gonna make some hot pants, but wait, hot pants are actually shorts. So just pants, regular pants. But then I was like, what would I wear this with? Because I don't really wear anything that would go with these. So I decided on a tote bag. This tote bag, I actually found the tutorial on YouTube, so I'm just going to link it down below. I'm not even going to try to explain it to you. I originally wanted to do 4 external pockets instead of 2, but my math was a little bit off, and apparently 2 times 2 is not 2. 2 times 2 is 4. But my brain just didn't think about that, so we got 2 pockets instead of 4. But you know, that's what the original tutorial called for, so it was fine. Like I said, I'm not going to explain how to do this. Basically, it's a whole bunch of triangles just sewn together. I didn't line the bag because I wasn't 100% sure on what I was going to line it with. I'm thinking about a pink material because I love pink and brown together, but I feel like I should do something like neutral, like a beige, but like that's so boring. Like pink, or like a Hello Kitty fabric, like pattern fabric. That would be fun. Something random. Oh, I could do cherries, but cherries, I feel like cherry pattern goes with like black, not brown. Now it's time for the part you have all been waiting for, the results. Psych! It's time for you to subscribe. You made it this far in the video, why are you not subscribed? Okay, that was a little bit aggressive, I'm sorry, but you should subscribe. You made it this far. You might as well. Right? Right. Okay, back to business. For this DIY, I wasn't thinking, and I needed to add a zipper to this because once I put the darts in, it was too small to go over my legs. My thighs are thicker than my waist, so it wasn't able to go up. I don't know how I didn't realize that it was going to be too small to put on, but I'm just a girl who thinks she can sew and is attempting her best. That was supposed to be the simple DIY. That was supposed to be the easiest one we had today. And clearly I messed up. So we're not off to the best start. This is how this shirt looks. It looks so cute. I can finally wear this shirt with my cargo pants and not have the looking excessively baggy. If my dad is watching this, which I doubt he is, this is in fact not your shirt. Don't even try to claim it because it's mine now. Of course, the scrunchies were gonna turn out perfect because I showed you in my last video my white ones. I also made some other ones. I made lots of blue ones. I'm actually donating some of the blue ones. And then I'm donating this purple one, and I have another purple one that I'm working on for myself. When I was picking it up, look what I discovered, guys. Just wait a second. You can stack them. Isn't that so cute? That is adorable. Don't mind the string. I lost my yarn needle. But look, it's so cute. Like if you have like a little ponytail or something, and you can like mix and match colors. I'm also working on a yellow one. The yellow and the white, the yellow and blue. Like, just so cute. So you could really even stack 3 if you wanted to. You can make like one even smaller or one even bigger than the white one. I love that. I think it's cute. This is a little small one. This has little single, I think this is how many layers? 2 layers. So 4 rows double crochet, 3 rows in the middle, and then 2 rows in the blue of double crochet. This is how the bag turned out. I don't know if you guys can even really tell what it looks like. Let me hold it. Like this. It's so cute. Holding that up just reminded me of, like, I don't know if you guys were on YouTube back in the day, but if y'all remember Juicy Star 07, she used to do what's in my bag videos. And I don't know why, but her, like, me holding this up like this just reminds me of a specific Juicy Star 07 video. If you know who Juicy Star 07 is, comment down below, because you're an OG. We can be friends. And if you don't know Juicy Star 07, if I can find the video, if it's still on YouTube, I will link it down below so you guys can be cultured on YouTube. This feels like my Mary Poppins bag, so let me show you what I have in here. Of course, we got my phone. Then we have, oh my gosh, some lipstick. Ooh. We got one of my favorite childhood movies. Y'all know. And look, this is not to be like Team Selena, Team Haley, but like the proof is in the pudding. We have Bum Bum Cream, the giant size. Next we have my digital camera. So fun, so great, so easy to swing around. I mean, not swing it too much because it might break. And of course, because it's my Mary Poppins bag. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I have sugar and a spoon. This is an essential because a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. I don't know why I just did that. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed these DIYs and hopefully you guys recreate some of these down below. If you do, tag me in them on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And if you made it this far, why are you not subscribed? Like, you made it to the end of the video. At least do yourself the favor and subscribe. And check out my last video where I tell you all of my favorite spring trends that I'm loving this year.